with me? Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hilltoppers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Yellow Jackets offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And, Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique, too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in him. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Boy, that didn't take long. Racing down the field in the red zone in less than a minute. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying to run, it's Proctor. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And I feel like this defense is starting to get in a rhythm and starting to feel it, right? You've seen him take off, have some success, and you know if nothing's open, he wants to run. Defense kind of locked in, didn't give up a big play there. They're kind of dialed into what's going on.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So Western Kentucky's offense will get the ball for the first time. The shotgun, the inside give. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out through the 25.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Mooney. Caught near the sticks, it's Booker. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
There he goes. And they got the the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. On the run, it's Buckner. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
Catch in the middle, it's Penny. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Dropping back, it's Mooney. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling.
and they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Back to pass, it's Mooney. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to blast their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Topper. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a gap. It's Proctor. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run play action. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Fires to the big fella. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
So it's third and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand,
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Down to the 36-yard line, and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception.
nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mooney. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. The Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Here's a heat. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch. He's been targeted a lot. This offense needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. That's caught. It's Bacon. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out of the 40. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Ball. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds. Right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, WKU.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. And and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively.
Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. He'll take a shot. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. A 1st down for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Push down for the tackle. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Set ready. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Booker. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And he had just enough to will that one home. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Blasted as he lets it go.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Petty. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Penny. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man in the middle. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Kick is in the air. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Gets the first himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Bringing the heat. Working on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Touchdown, Western Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Set to kick this one away.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Sometimes you just have to take the touchback. They get him down at the 4-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Right on the money. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Proctor. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back.
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
No quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Penny. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Penny. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing and all of a sudden.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. To the ground with the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Bringing it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fakes the grab on the left. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, WKU. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive fit.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game, and I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Motion from the wideout. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Snagged out of the air.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
The Hilltoppers in a good spot here with second and short. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
66, Georgia Tech.
And he'll... Take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Proctor. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. got it in the middle. It's Petty. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
3:25.
He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's great. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Found the seam on the left. Touchdown, Topper. And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field.
29 Philly.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is always the time in the game when coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Now on first down from the 28. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Fighting off the defender. He's just outside the 20-yard line. Stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hilltopper. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The short hands, it's Lester. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding, I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away.
To kick it away.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. After the incompletion, they go back up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out, a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, WKU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Little.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind it.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Punt is in the air. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The offense onto the field again. Some misdirection with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. They're working that left side. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. How about the little toss out to the fullback to give him a touch?
And you said little toss because they're not trying to throw bombs to the fullback. This is a guy that's going to be more of a possession wide receiver. But if you can depend on him and he can catch the football consistently, you can get those little gains, those positive gains, and keep the defense a little off balance.
Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Booker. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Leaves it with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. To the ground. He's got it again. At midfield, he's got room. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today. And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. And the pass is incomplete. Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.